Welcome back to Rule the Waves as Germany 1920 start. This is part 4, and we'll see how far along we can get. I don't know, I'm just having a good time recording today, so yeah. I mixed it up, the music just a little bit, switched to my other stash old MechWarrior 2 music. Instead of the Mercenary soundtrack, this is the classic uh, MechWarrior 2 soundtrack all on its own. Anywho, when we left off, we're about to go war with Great Britain. We'll see if they cool their pants or if things are about to get serious. Let me see. Ships under construction. 5 months away from our new intermediate. Whoa, it did some weird stuff with the deck. Anyway, our new 15-inch armed dreadnought. And still a ways away from our new fast battleship. Unfortunately, the Great Britain's, I was looking, Great Britain's has some sizable battle cruisers. They are, they're straight up battleships that they're building. Fast battleships. So we'll see. We are definitely going to be under ton. I'm probably going to have to pick this tonnage number up for my next fast battleship. Because I think I would have been fine versus the battle cruisers. Most of the battle cruisers the French have, I would be fine. But against something like this, 816s, 814s, these are mostly 8 and 9, 16-inch broadsides. I'm going to need a 9-gun broadside to compete with my plus 115. So yeah, I'm a little undergunned. That said, these are relatively cheap battleships to build, so I'm not going to get rid of them anytime soon. For their intended purpose, they were fine, but the AI is going a little bit big, which is a little out of the norm. Better light AA, great. Advanced directors, okay. Oh, they cooled their heels back down. Okay. Alright, you just chill. Lightweight scantlings, whatever that is. I honestly do not know what that is. Heavier depth charges, great. Okay. I believe we're building a wave of submarines. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, a bunch of them. 35. Okay. It's not bad. How many do they have? 10. Alright, so I have a sizable advantage. We want a few more. This is faster, with better range, better everything. Hopefully its reliability is at least average. Improved version, excellent. Oh, we're getting some nice planes now. Okay. Spooky music, spooky. Let's see. Ignore our note. Fine. Improved allies, yes. This would be great. Okay. Now, with this bigger size, this main battleship can compete, I think. Great Britain ships. Their main BBs. Okay, they're building ships of equivalent tonnage. Don't know how many guns, but 815s. So they spent a good amount of time upgrading their battle cruisers to 16s. Okay. My guns, I think I'm going to stick with the 15s for now, just for the saved tonnage. For basically the same penetration value. Not quite as much charge, but should be good enough. I'm going to let her work up. Let me see here. A 10-gun broadside. I would like an 11. That said, this is probably good enough. Those new ones are expected to be 42,000, so we're already overtonned compared to what they're building. We have a heavier broadside already than their older battleships, and basically equivalent to their current battle cruisers. So it's probably good enough. And I pretty much guarantee you, I am way more heavily armored. They're not going to have anything that competes on this in armor value. So for now, I'm going to hold my tonnage where it is. Since there weren't any errors, I will go ahead and lay down a second copy. Yep. I am going to need more fast battleships, but that's going to be a redesign. Tea. I love tea. Welded hull, yes. Weight savings, good. So I'm going to have to build about a 40,000 ton fast battleship. Brandenburg is finished working up. Yep. 9's quality 1s. Interesting, but doesn't matter too much. Commissioned a Navy. New flying boat. Oh, that looks fantastic. Okay. So we're breaking even right now. So I'm going to open this design. I'm gonna make a new one at 30 knots. I'm gonna go ahead and add that Y aft turret quad. Oh man, we need 15 inch. What was they looking? What were they? 9/16s. I'm gonna go at 10/15s or 9/16s of my own. About 30 knots. 12-inch belt. Okay. So they did 8/16s in a forward configuration. So I would have to do at least 8/15s. And I would have a much bigger immunity zone. Which I am probably fine with that. Bump up to a matching belt. 15 all the way across. Gun data. You don't quite have the immunity zone on the deck. Because I don't see much shooting beyond 20,000. I would like a 5-inch deck if I could, but let's see how much this costs me. So 38,000 tons, 100 rounds per gun, triple director. Switch the A around some. I do want a lot heavier. We're gonna go 7 there. Okay. So we got parity. They have an advantage for sure. I'm gonna drop these tertiary guns. Max out the AA directors. A few more medium AA. Okay. Because I think these guns are good enough. Gun data, pretty good. Let's say I go a 5-inch deck. How big of a ship? About 43,000. Gets me a pretty significant immunity zone. I think that's probably gonna have to do. Still slightly smaller than my full battleships. Not much, but something. Curiosity. Diesel's still too heavy. Engines built for speed. There we go. I find once you reach about this stage of the game, you can get away with that. You got enough reliability. The Braunschweig. Oh, I pronounced that right. Fast battleship Braunschweig. Save. All okay. Basically, these are to counter their actual battle cruisers. It should, if the force generator works properly, it should drop them in. We're gonna hush it up for now. I don't want to lose this alliance with USA right now. Ooh, 500 psi. If we get that, we're definitely gonna be redesigned because we can make it a little bit lighter of a ship yet. Excellent. We'll drop tensions just a little bit more. Nice 2% weight savings. Yeah, so that battleship is almost certainly going to be redesigned a little bit lighter. Finish working up. And deny any involvement. Okay. Doctrine, yeah, we're double down. I want to see if they're going to cool down. See, gunboats, no matter what, a little bit tension. We're going to rework the design. Yeah, 2%. Obviously, we're not paying as much in our machinery weight as we used to, but still lowering her down. Custom a little bit. 10 submarines, excellent. And not now. I just want to see real quick here. What's our balance looking like? 300, we're barely positive. I don't think I can afford to lay that ship yet. Thing is, I don't know if I just straight up can't afford it. Not with all the maintenance going on right now. All the maintenance, the training. I could kill these doctrines. Might have to. I hate to give it up though. I'm gonna stop. New revision, sure. Okay, monthly balance is going up. That's not gonna be enough to cover another battleship yet. 10 more subs. We'll watch it. ESW mortar, very nice. 4,000. Now if we were to build it, we can afford it. We can build one. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy it. Gadget improvement, of course, right after I lay the ship. Because as far as I know, those armor improvements only take effect when the ship is built. When you lay it down, that's the armor quality it's going to have. Oh, I wish I could, but I cannot afford it. Negotiating agreement with France. Hey, alright, I think I'm fine now. I will happily take a war now. Because that puts France in here with us, hopefully, for a combined fleet. That should be enough to deal with the UK since we share this sea zone. I am definitely fine with the war. In that case, we're going to go medium on them. Drop them to low. Medium on them. And I guess medium those guys too. You're building the Yorktown. 16 5-inch dual purpose guns. Nice carrier. I do like building carriers. I'm not entirely sold on them for the North Sea. Yes. 18-inch guns. Oh my god, and they're quality 0. Yep, I know what my next ship's gonna be. Oh, that's a bummer. But, you know, it's what it is. Now, 6 18-inch guns. I'll happily take that. Okay. Oh, yeah. So this is the new fighter. Speed, better range. The only better range of the bunch. We'll go ahead and adopt it. Ooh, hello. Hey, you want to sell me those mattresses? Don't compromise. And we're going to invest in our docks since our budget's positive again. Yes. CL, don't care. Unexpected delays. I don't care. Do whatever you want, Japan. Conquer the world. I'm not concerned over there. Centerline torpedo tubes. So you can build very light CLs with center lines. Interesting. Sure. Boost torpedo readiness. Yes. Oh, we win. The Blom Voss BV-140 is the fastest aircraft in the world with a top speed of 237 knots. I've always loved the look of those classic aircraft of that era. They're just gorgeous looking planes. They've kind of got that, I don't know, bathtub design, kind of like a lot of the older motorcycles did too, with their curves. Magnetic mines, better, good. Improved anti-aircraft trajectory. Improved dive bombers. Very good. So if that's the case, I want to request a new dive bomber that is fast and reliable, because I suspect we have enough range that I'm not concerned anymore. No. Nothing with Italians. Titanium bomber. Okay. Italian dive bomber. That's something. Submarines. We got a pretty good number of them. What's our maintenance right now? Let me see here. Oops, spec ship service. Look this over. Monthly budget 26. Maintenance 8.8. Navy's 3. So we're. So yeah. So for our total maintenance budget, a full quarter of is an aircraft. So that's I think about as high as I want it for aircraft. So I don't see me moving up to the 100 aircraft bases. It just starts eating too much. I mean, that's 3-4 battleships worth of maintenance right there. Sure, buy it. Improved Dornier. Sure. Come on, one of you guys want to go to war. One of you, please, Bueller. Yes. This means Italy, maybe Great Britain will get drawn into. New French aircraft carrier. 30 knots, or 31 knots at 22,000 tons. 56 aircraft. Yeah, pretty similar to what the Americans built. Almost identical, really. This stuff. We're looking for fewer aircraft. Variable pitch propellers. Range for cruisers. Okay. Eight 15s. 10 15s. Both those ships already out of date, but that's okay though. Both these heavy cruisers. Design for rebuild. Advanced director. Give him an AA director. Can we put those in the doubles? Give him one more. It's a medium AA. I don't think that's where they'll just throw it into light. And hope for the best. Yep. Quick little rebuild. Design for rebuild. You also get. You're already on advanced, so I'll leave you alone. 1929 though. Yep. You do need it. A director. Yeah, pretty good heavy A factor. Give her a few mediums. She can actually has the tonnage to spare for it. Oops. $26 and $8. Sure. Sounds about right. Design for rebuild. You also be advanced director. Couple A directors. A few medium mounts. It's not a huge bump to your medium AA, but you might shoot down something. New British battlecruiser Illustrious. 8 16-inch guns, 5-inch deck. I'm glad I went with the 5-inch deck as well. It's competitive. 14.5-inch turrets, so half an inch less than mine. Heavier armor in her secondaries, but she's got standard fives, and only a few dual purpose. Quite a few medium and light. Okay. And a weak belt. Yeah, we can take her. With an improved director, and we have advanced. She does have catapults as well. So yeah, I'd say we've got the better ship probably. Yeah, we've got advanced. So we are actually ahead of them in gunnery technology. If that's the case, then I'm going to put fire control to high. So hopefully I will maintain it if I do go to war with them. When did I get this? I don't remember this. When did I get Iceland? That must have been like the first day. I totally forgot about that. Coastal fortifications. Iceland does have a couple 6-inch batteries. We will build. We'll build an airship base there. That's fairly low maintenance, and a couple of 6-inchers just to help discourage any invasions. Dive bomber prototypes already. Big buff in speed and pretty good. Ooh, pretty good to damn good. Same bomb load, same plane. I don't really see why I wouldn't choose this one. Okay. I'll take it. New docks. You can have it. I need money. Yes. Increase related maintenance. One-time choice. So we're going to go from 3,100. Keeping that in my head. It's 3,100, 3,140. Okay, that's not too bad. $3,140 minus 33.28. I'm just curious how much exact. So 188. So 3,140 divided by 188. If I'm doing that right, 16th. Okay. So by 16th, huh? Don't save. Cool. So that's actually not too bad. Restricted. Sure. Uses armor weight by 1%. Fantastic. Torpedoes. Alright. AA. Put that on high as well. So fire controls on high. ASW's on high. Makes sense to me. Anti-aircraft's on high. And aviation's on high. I'm fine with that. That's where we need our strengths. We need even bigger docks. Build bigger docks. When will I be with war with you again anytime soon? I mean, that's a great technology, but they've already got singles. And they'll probably get it sooner or later. Nice, we got radar. Okay, radar also to high. I don't see it. There it is. Early search radar to high. I know I should probably drop some stuff to low, but I want everything to move up on average decently and be a little advanced elsewhere. I don't have to be the tech leader and everything. Sure. Better 16s, which is nice, but we all know I'm going to be using 18-inch guns. Oh, good, 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 good. Sure. That's why I want an alliance, just to buy all the things for me. Good, good, good. So we got another fast battleship, so we're gonna build another regular battleship for this design. So working off of this, we're gonna go up to a monster 18-inch design. I think we're gonna get rid of the superposed forward turrets. So 8 18-inch guns, a pretty big bump. We're talking like Yamato. We can go up to TDS-4 pretty easily now. Just out of curiosity, if we had a superimposed quad, how big would we have to go? Way too big. Delete that turret. Gun data. We're mostly immune to our own guns. That's extreme range. It doesn't matter, effectively. Or shouldn't matter. And pretty good protection down short range. So I'm gonna bump up, say, a 16-inch belt, because that's what they're firing at me. 8-inch top of turret. Secondaries, I think we're gonna leave as it is. How much for a 7-inch deck? 3,000 tons. Pretty expensive. That would get me a huge immunity zone. But honestly, I think 6.5 is probably just fine. Need this tonnage down. Still pretty respectable. 147 tons remaining. If we drop down one, yeah, that's one of those weird roundings. It is built for speed. Probably can't. No, not even close. 2.5. Could go 2.5 on the secondaries. I don't mind that. Maxed out heavy. I could add some triples, but that starts messing with my deck space. 2.5 inch on secondaries, I'm fine with that. Use up a little of that weird tonnage that's sitting there. Advanced director. 95 rounds. I might want 95 rounds. It's unlikely I'll fire that many, but 51.9. The Schleiselwig Holstein. Okay. Sure. Now, obviously, it would make a lot more sense for that to be a all-4 design for the weight savings, but I like the way it looks. I'm gonna make some sacrifices for it's pretty. I kind of enjoy the fast battleships being more the pursuit style with all forward armament, if I can. Well, I'm not reading here. Bombings. Super hard. Yeah, we can afford to tell them off a little bit. Still no war. Oh, the new Japanese battleship. So we got 8 18s. They got 12 16s. Pretty good broadside. Ooh, but only a 12-inch belt. Bad. 4.5-inch deck. Bad. 29 knots, though. That's a nice fast battleship. 13-inch turrets, yeah. Yeah, I got what, 615s in my fast battleships, so this is superior in that regard. You have to see. You have Italy. You know what? I think he's like the cut of his jib. Let's see here. See how bad this goes. I'm not too concerned. Now with Italy. And that will probably kick off Soviets too, which I'm fine with. Oh, okay. Juices, expenditures? Let me see, just a second here. Rebirth of design. I don't think I made much of a difference. Nope. 8 18-inch. We're basically got a Yamato. Fairly balanced forward and rear. That way it's unlikely that I'll lose both turrets in a hit, which I'm okay with. We've got improved quads. I think I'm totally fine with this. Yeah, we'll build her. She's a very good ship. Okay. Lay her down. Improved fighter, yep. Now, we're gonna open this design, so we need to revise this. Or Y quad. Do we have 16 quality 1? We do. Okay, if we got good 16s, I'm gonna use them. Delete. You can basically make a copy effectively of what the British had laid down. 16-inch belt, 16-inch turret, 16 conning tower, gun data. Immune to 24,000. Good below that. Looks pretty good. It is pretty strong. Good secondary. Gonna match with 2.5 as the new standard. Add an HNI quad turret. Got reloads? Yes. Make her a little bit heavier. Sure. 46,000. For 6,000 tons. Again, 8 16-inch guns at 30 knots. How much is that? We could save 1,000 tons just right there. But 2,000. Thinking here. Now I want to keep that 30 knots. What about L turret? Just out of curiosity. 4,800. Nah. Delete. I think I'm fine with this. Smaller, lighter. Built for speed. 5,400. Yeah, almost expensive as her. Best battleship. Wait, Wetton. I think that would be fine. Oh. Prince Regent Luitpold? Okay. Yep. Ships in service. I'm gonna need to build more fleet ships here soon because I'm about where I probably need to be for that. The torpedo protection ships. Sort by class. Alright, for rebuild, just send it in for a wash. Get them all whitewashed. And these are all the same fleet. Save. That is all okay. I know you don't have the tonnage, so I'm not too concerned. Fleet the S-50 class, laid down 32. Yeah, you're already good. Okay, most of our light ships are in refit right now, including the corvettes. That'll be fine, I just don't want them to be getting refit right during the war. Hopefully this isn't a screw up, but 3 turns, I think I can last that long without going to war. Ooh. Improved welding. Subs are already pretty strong, 94, yeah, so they're already about topped out. Yeah, better 4-inch guns. That's even better for dual purposes. 55 destroyers. Oh, that's a lot of destroyers. Join the international squadron. You can finally build a large carrier, and we are at war. And everything just rebuilt. Perfect. And this is downright perfect. How much time? 35 minutes? Excellent. So, yeah, they still have quite a number of heavy cruisers, but we got a sizable advantage in the battleship, so let's do this. Attack. Oh, I totally forgot to look at the map. Ooh. Bad place to engage, though. I do not want to be this close to their, yes, to their air. Ooh, game's lagging a little bit. Does that sometimes. It's all the smokestacks. I wonder if I can turn off the smoke. Check preferences here. Sound and video. Volume, map scaling, show base flags. Background sound. Show the damage meter. Yeah, that doesn't look like there's a way to turn off the smoke, because I've seen the smoke bug out and it just keeps reapplying real hard and totally messes things up. Okay, what we got? So the first Bismarcks are over here doing their thing. Looks like all of our battleships are together. And you, for some reason, are down there, so you're gonna cut away. What did you do? Yes. Oh, I should. That's because they were, yeah. Medusa's probably flooding badly. Oh, we're ripping apart that heavy cruiser. It's taking a lot of hits. Okay, Freya, taking some hits. Kite these guys in, load it. Medusa's getting wrecked. Oh, there's your battle cruisers. Yeah. Main gun range, yeah. It's basically about as good as their actual sighting range. Down, you guys are gonna fall back. This is a big engagement. That said, we should have the advantage if we can maintain some range. And sailing south suits me because it's going to put me closer to my aircraft bases, further away from theirs. I really don't want to engage under their air cover. That just does not suit me. Let me see, you guys slow down. 25 knots, I believe. It's probably our max right now. Squad max. We'll go 20 knots. You guys, 25 is just fine. And 15-inch guns slamming into the Maxim. hit. Medusa's still getting wrecked over there. Ella has a fire. Come on, you guys gonna hit something? So this is their battleship, 1927. 9 13-inch guns, 13-inch belt. Pretty heavily armored. It's not a bad ship. Mine are better though. Come on, guys. Actually hit something. We're taking hits. But she is taking the hits for everybody else, so I will give her that. 6 dive bomb the Raider Thetis. Oh, that's right, because they're not actually on raiding duty yet. That's not great. No aircraft hit. See, a combined AA factor of 97, and still no aircraft hit. AA is so bad in this game. I mean, I get it. They're going to make aircraft get through, and they're going to generally get attacks off, but it makes the AA questionable. 116 AA, 1 aircraft damaged. The IA damaged 1. Well, that's something. She's probably dodging right now. Yeah. What time is it? 6:45 in the morning. Yeah. There you go. The AA's starting to kick in now. Conning tower hit. Looks like it was not too bad. Took a penetrating hit to the belt. I wonder if I can request land cap. I don't know if they're going to be in range or not, but I doubt it. This is pretty darn far, but you never know. Surprised by the lack of sinking on their side. Added ship bomb hit, so we did get some bombs out. That thing finally going down. I mean, she's taking a lot of hits. 1 aircraft damaged. Yeah, this is a very ineffective first engagement. Was that in the log? Something burnt out? Molt. Turret flash fire. 2 turrets burned out. Wow. Dang. Wow, we're having some horrible luck. That said, at least our Squad Max. I'm gonna get you guys out of there. You guys are going to Squad Max on out. I think we're just going to disengage then if Yeah, we're losing turrets that bad. I'm amazed that their gunnery is that good. There's finally some hits. Schwaben's hit by a torpedo finally. How's the Schwaben doing? Current speed 14 knots, 1 torpedo hit. Critical hit, electrical power disabled. That is not good. So we'll go squad max, slow down with her. She's slow down 16 knots, same as her. Just keep it protected. You guys are also going to go cruising speed 16 knots. This might actually end up a win for Russia. I'm really surprised. Yeah, we're starting to get some hits finally. Look at that. Now we're racking up the hits. Took forever. I don't know if they were just ineffectually firing at destroyers for too long or what. Brandenburg. Torpedo 2, sit. Broadside. Starboard is destroyed. Not much damage though. Doesn't say how much damage. Heavy damage to one of their battle cruisers though. That's something. Turret disabled on the Brandenburg. Electrical power restored. Air restored. I would like to pursue, but not with destroyers in between me and them. Here's another naval strike coming in. Yeah, sure, go for it. Yeah, that destroyer is probably gonna have a bad day. Dive bomb. We're gonna see if they keep following us. Heavy 101. One aircraft is destroyed. One aircraft destroyed. One aircraft destroyed. Yeah, it's starting to look a little better. You have good torpedo defenses at least. Yeah, this is where it gets a little rough. Once aircraft is everywhere, it's a lot rougher to get a good engagement, unless you're in your home waters. So we're now at the point where the dive bombers can penetrate the medium A, get their bomb off, but then the light A can take the aircraft down. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So that tells you now you have to start prioritizing medium A. We are definitely wearing down their planes though, because there's not many coming anymore. I'm tempted to turn back in. Are they gonna stay with? Or are they turning away? They're gonna turn away. All right. So they're just shadowing. What was that in the log? 8 enemy attack, 1 Dornier recon. Okay. Squad max 26. We'll go even 20 knots on out of here. You guys will do much the same. I want you pretty close to the battleships. For AA purposes, 20 knots. No heavy AA guns. Yeah, so we're out of heavy AA. It looks like. Yeah, no, there's still some AA. Okay. No bomb hits. Lightning hit. There's 6. Wall of AA is working. Avoiding torpedoes. Good job, Wittelsbach. Ah, she finally hit by one. The Wittelsbach. Where are ya? There she is, one of my fast battleships. 814s. Yeah, she should be fine. Should being the upper word. There is 0 flooding. Yep, so she took some flotation damage, but she is fine otherwise. The torpedo protection systems are working just fine. 3 aircraft damaged, but 2 attacked. That's interesting. Looks like the cap is flying back now. Yeah, we got pretty decent range. So if we engage down in here, we might be able to get some assistance in the future. Let's see if we can see how fast we can go get out of here. Okay. 2 attack. 1 damage. 3. Yeah, we're running low on A. You see, slow it back down to normal speed. Oh, that's why they turned out a little bit. Boy, they are doggedly pursuing. Yes, go ahead. AA factor 39. Yeah, it's looking more worrisome. What's the course? 207? 207. Oh, you can't manually. Alright, well, we'll do it that way. They should all be together. Heavy factor 62. They sure are trying. 109. Bomb hit to the deck, but did not penetrate. Three of ours leveled bomb the enemy CV. Well, that's something. They're still going after the Wittelsbach. Whew. Doggedly pursuing. Wait a second here. Rudder's jammed. No. A lot of flotation damage. No flooding, but... Alright, you guys, go slow down. 10 knots. We just got a protector. You guys also slow down. 10 knots. Hopefully we can keep that ship from getting sunk. That would really suck. Oh, yep, she's back. Knots, quad max. Cruising speed, 16 knots. 16 knots to the south. Let's see if we can go 20. 20 knots. What's her max speed now? Max speed 18. Alright, so we will go 18 knots, as will you. Can we get the cap over that? Yes, cap for her. Hopefully that'll work. Slow down 10 knots. She dropped to the back. That is not good. You fall back. Hopefully keep her covered. Let her get. Cruising speed 16 knots. And she is current speed 12. Now we'll go 18 knots. Hopefully she'll pick up the pace. Guys, just cruise with her. Keep her under the umbrella. Yeah, this is where it starts getting a little frustrating. Just unending waves of air attack. And I requested cap, but I'm not sure it's actually doing anything. We should have cap from these. Sure. Cruiser Prince Heinrich, where the heck are you? Not sure. Ah, there you are. Flooding is not very good. Wow. EMA destroyed. Yeah, we're starting to get beaten up. Yes, in the scenario. Alright, so we lost 1 light cruiser, 5 DDs. They did lose 2 heavy cruisers. But yeah, we took a lot of damage. Those air attacks just hounded us. Total losses. We lost 21 aircraft to operational. They lost 23 to operational, 18 to AA, and 1 to air. We lost 3 to air. Okay. Okay, good to know. Exit. Marginal victory. Cool. Well, it's been a solid hour. That was a heck of a drawn-out fight. I think this is probably a good spot to Zanny to call it for right now. We're about to have yet another fast battleship built. The newest class. That said, having both turrets taken out with 1 shot, it definitely showed the weakness of an all-forward design. Saves you tonnage, but yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad I went with the split design here for our next true battleship. We'll have to see how it works out, though. She's pretty well decked, so we'll see how that one turns out for sure. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.